Hey friends, it is Kendra here with the Prosperous Projector, and I wanted to hop on today and have a conversation with you about expansion, right? Expansion is required for your own personal growth, but it's also required for your business to grow. But before we dive into that, I want to make you aware that Prosperous Projector Paradigm is still open for enrollment. So if you are a human design projector and you are an entrepreneur and you are at that place where you really want to make sure that you're integrating your unique design, your unique energetics into your business, you're wanting to understand yourself on a deeper level, you're wanting to understand your own personal energetics, and then apply that to business, then Prosperous Projector Paradigm is where you want to be. We are going to be bringing together both pieces of human design, some gene keys, and also practical business strategies so that you can really create some momentum in your business and get yourself to that next level of breaking through to your first six figures, or maybe this is not your first six figures, but continuing to grow your business and grow yourself in a way that supports you and in a way that is sustainable so that you're not burning out. So you can check the link in my bio to read the invitation page to see what's all included, and also to apply. This is an application only experience because I really want to make sure that you are ready for this work and that we are a good fit together. All right. So outside of that, let's talk about expansion for a moment, because I feel like a lot of us entrepreneurs get stuck in our heads. We get stuck up here thinking about all the things that we want to be doing, all the things that we can do, all the ideas, all the dreams, and they just stay right here and nothing happens. So when we are talking about expansion, we are talking about moving beyond where you are today. We are talking about moving beyond where you were yesterday and literally stepping outside of your area of comfort, stepping outside of what you would typically do or be. And that takes and requires intention. That is required of you in order to grow as an individual and also to grow your business. So what I see happening a lot of the times is many of you have so many ideas, so many great ideas that you want to put out there, but you don't do it. You don't take action because you're trying to figure out all the things in your head first, right? Your mind is saying, yeah, but I need to know exactly how this is going to turn out. I need to know exactly what the outcome is going to be. I need to know if this is a good idea or not. I need to know if this is going to work or not. And the truth of the matter is you're not going to know that until you go out there and take some action. So we're not taking enough action and putting ourselves out there enough, right? And number two, we really got to reframe our idea of this concept of failure, right? And I think that's what holds a lot of us back with these amazing ideas we have, is we don't want to put them out there because what if it fails? What if no one buys it? What if no one pays attention? What if this? What if that? And if that is the space that you're in, then that is a space of contraction. It is a space of holding you back. Right? Because failure is not, it doesn't even, I don't believe it's no such thing as failure, right? You either move forward and keep moving forward, or you receive feedback, one or the other. And both of them are important to your growth and into your success. So now if you are a projector in human design, you get to be out here taking action. I know that your strategy says to wait for the invitation, and I get that. However, that doesn't mean that you cannot go out here and talk about what you're passionate about, that you can't talk about your business or your offers, that you can't invite people into your programs and offers, that you can't go out there and take the action that's going to put you in alignment with the path you want to follow. Right? This is not a passive type of energy. It may sound passive, waiting for the invitation, but you're not just sitting around twiddling your thumbs. You've got to take action and get yourself out there. And then the second piece I want to dig into here is activating your imagination. As entrepreneurs, you are an entrepreneur and got into this space of being an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, because you wanted to be able to express your creativity. You wanted to have more autonomy. You wanted to have more time freedom. You wanted to have more, money freedom, right? And that gets to happen in your own business, but you've got to give yourself permission to tap into your imagination. When is the last time you gave yourself permission to sit down and just imagine all of the beautiful, amazing things that are possible for you? When you do that, you are connecting to the quantum field, right? You are connecting to that which is bigger than you, which is what? Expansion, right? But again, what we do is instead of, using our imaginations to help us to create, We use our imaginations to just sit and fantasize, to just sit and mull it over in our heads and not do anything with it. And I want to encourage you today to go take the imaginings of your mind, the desires that you have, and go put some concrete action in place. Go do something and then see what feedback you receive. Right? And this is why we have to be super strong in our worth, in our value, and in trusting ourselves, right? Knowing that, okay, I trust myself enough to know that I can put this out there, that I can talk about this. I am so, certain in myself that it doesn't matter if people disagree with me or if people pass any criticism. That's not my problem, right? Your job is to go out there to create. I heard this quote a couple of years ago and it has stuck with me. And it says, don't wait, create. And too many of us are waiting, right? And we don't have that pleasure anymore of just waiting and waiting and waiting. Go out there and take some action. And through taking that action, you are expanding yourself and you're pulling in new information. And it's helping you to adjust, readjust, and shift your trajectory if you need to, right? So, what action can you take today? What thing have you been mulling about in your head and mulling about in your mind that you haven't taken action on, right? What is that big dream that you have that you want to see fulfilled, but maybe you're stuck in your head because you're thinking, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what that looks like. I want to encourage you and empower you to tap into your resourcefulness because you are resourceful, and successful entrepreneurs have to be resourceful, and you have that in you. Otherwise, you would not be an entrepreneur. So remind yourself that you are resourceful. Remind yourself that you do know the steps to take. What is the one next step that you get to take? Who is a person that you might need to reach out to? What is a book that you may need to read, right? What is a class that you may need to take? You have the power within you to take control of your situation and go create what you desire because you are a creator, right? You are a creator. And so I want to encourage you to go out today and just take some action. Put yourself in some uncomfortable situations and know that you're going to be okay, right? One of the things that I did last year is I decided that I wanted to take a dance class. Right? Now that has nothing to do with my business, right? However, it was a desire that I had deep inside of me is I wanted to dance. I love to dance, and I thought, how fun would it be to go to a dance class and learn some choreography and just have fun and move my body, right? And yes, I was a little nervous going in there, right? I didn't want the other women in the class to see me dancing, but I did it anyways, and it gave me joy, and that joy fueled my creativity, and that creativity showed up in my business. Right? And so now I'm taking that dance class and we're doing a performance this weekend, which again, I'm very nervous about, right? Because I'm like, okay, tons and tons of people are going to see me on this stage doing this dance, but it's exhilarating. It feels exciting. And I am telling myself that I can be in uncomfortable situations and still show up and do the thing. Right? Which is the same for you. You can put yourself in some uncomfortable situations, things that are outside of your comfort zone, and you can still show up and you can still perform and you can still do well. Right? So go do that thing today. Get out of your head and get into action. Right? I like to say, I help my clients become unstuck and unstoppable, right? Because we get so caught up in here, and I want to help you move into your heart space, move into your body, move into your own wisdom and knowing so that you can take steps forward. And a part of that is understanding your own energetics, right? Which is what we're going to get into inside of the Prosperous Projector paradigm. We're going to get into understanding your own unique energetics and how that applies to your business and how that applies to your life so that you can be in control, more in control of your trajectory and where you're going. But you got to be willing to do so. Right? So let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Again, check out the link in my bio to go take a look at the Prosperous Projector paradigm. If you are a projector entrepreneur, you're going to love this experience. I'm super excited about it. So go check out the bio, fill out the application, and then I will connect with you to have a deeper conversation to ensure that this is the right fit for you. All right. Talk to you again soon. Bye.